Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. This is the first time you're going to see me this week because my first clutch video from yesterday with the egg cutting was all about the eggs, all about the snakes. I'm really excited about it. One of them actually came out already. This little girl here. I did say girl, so this would be a female. She's definitely OD. She possibly OD blade, pied, het MJ, pos het clown, and as what I said, I'm basically going to be separating all these snakes. As soon as they pop out, I'll be writing the gender on their tags. She's the first one to come out. She's a female that wasn't a visual lightning pied, so she is basically I put the best snakes. I say like when I label them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be the lightning pieds, and then 7, 8, 9, 10 will be the non-visual lightning pieds. And usually I put the females first because the females are usually more valuable. So she's here. So she's out already. So that's good. We start off with a female. A lot of you are asking what's the cost of these snakes? Can I get one? And you get a lot of DMs, a lot of comments in the videos. And so I have these 10 eggs. There are 6 more in the incubator that'll hatch at the end of the month. Plus this clutch, which I'm going to show you today. This is the clutch from last week or 2 weeks ago that made clown het pieds that are pos het MJ exanthic. So it's the same sire as the lightning pied clutch. It was just bred to a clown female. So that clutch is probably going to be less expensive because I cannot test for MJ exanthic yet. RGI is working on it. Charlie at Gray Rider, he's starting to work on it now too. But we don't have tests for it, so I can't test for it. And I don't know if I'm going to want to indefinitely hold those clown babies here waiting for an MJ test. I don't know when that's going to come. It could be, in a month, and it could be 6 months. So I can't just hold all these snakes forever. That's why I wanted to do the lightning pied pairing, because then I guarantee MJ exanthics in there, whether it's a visual or a het. I know that the very worst is 100% het. So in terms of what do these cost? I don't know yet, actually, because it's going to depend on which of these test positive for clown. Looking at Morph Market, there has never been a pied het MJ het clown sold or a lightning pied het clown sold, okay? So we have to get that out of the way first. These aren't just plain lightning pieds. These all are lightning pieds that are pos het clown until proven clown. And we have Orange Dream and Blade in the mix as well. As far as what have lightning pieds sold for recently, males, the floor seems to be about $2,000 US. Can be higher. That's just for a plain lightning pied, no genes, no extra recessives. Females are in the $4,000 to $5,000 range. So these are investment snakes, whether you're doing it as just a pet because you love how it looks, or whether you're looking to breed them. Okay, so if I'm releasing visual lightning pieds, and that's going to depend a lot on the genetics. Okay, if I hit 3 female lightning pieds and 2 of them are het clown, there's no chance I'm releasing those. Those are going to stay here because they're important for my production. So if the third one is just a plain lightning pied with no het clown, that female will be released. I will probably only end up selling that with a male. Now, if the other 3 lightning pieds are males, again, if one's OD blade and het clown, that's going to stay here because that's going to be an upgrade over the dad. It's going to make it easier for me to make lightning clown pieds. And then, what's in the genetics of the other 2 are going to depend on that. So from this clutch, to be honest, I'm probably only looking at releasing probably half of the lightning pieds. As far as the pied het MJs, pos het clowns in this clutch, which there are 4 of, I don't know when which ones I'll be releasing until I know what the genetics are on the other ones. So I really don't want to keep any of the pied double hets or pied hets unless I need to. If I hit really crappy odds on het clowns, then I might be keeping some of the pied double hets if they test positive for clown. Because I need to build up my collection of snakes that are triple recessive, whether they're double visual hets or visual double hets. I need to build that up. And this is going to be the first time that I can guarantee that my snakes are triple het, because everything else I've bred has been, a visual het, pos het, or a double het, pos het. So now that all of that stuff's out of the way, basically these should all shed by next week. Those are getting immediately sent to Charlie at Gray Rider to test for clown. Once I know that, genders, het clowns, then I will know what I'm selling. Best thing in the world that can happen is that there's a lot of lightning pied females, and a lot of them test positive for het clown, and then I can release a bunch. So that's what we're hoping for. Now, this clutch from last week is gonna probably be more readily available. Now, I only hit 3 females in the clutch, which stinks, and 2 of them are visual clowns. So I might end up keeping them anyways, because, as you know, they are also het pied. So, let me zoom in here a bit. I still haven't ID'd these snakes all the way. The nice thing is, you see these little tick marks right underneath their names there. They have all eaten. So I have, this one didn't shed yet, so I didn't feed it. That was the one that was kind of behind by a few days. That one ate, that one ate, that one ate, that one ate. And the 2 Ultramels also ate. So this is all their first feedings. They should actually probably be ready here in a few weeks. This girl, she is staying here no matter what, so she will not be released. Definitely leopard. I'm on the fence about whether or not, she's OD and the blade or not, but she's also het pied. I can only hope that she's het MJ, but pos het at the very least. Either way, she's invaluable to me in the clown pied project. This pastel leopard here, same thing. I'm probably just going to hold on to her until I can test for MJ Xanthic. Because, she'll make cool looking clown pieds regardless, but I can only hope that she proves out to be het MJ. But again, I'm definitely keeping the reduced pattern one, number 1, and I might release this one if she does not prove out to be het MJ down the line, whenever those tests become available. This is the cool looking male that still didn't shed. It took like 3 or 4 extra days to come out of the egg, so he didn't get fed yet. Again, I might end up keeping him until I can prove out het MJ, unless one of the males from the current clutch, the lightning pied clutch, proves het clown, then this male will probably get sold. This guy ate. Same thing. It's the new clutch is going to depend on whether or not this guy's released, but he's beautiful. OD clown here. I don't know if he has anything else in him, but he's definitely OD. He's striking. I love the way he looks. So he ate, and he's there. I don't think I'm gonna keep this male because he's just pastel. So he's pastel clown het pied pos het MJ. Beautiful, beautiful snake. He looks really cool. He might be something else. I'm on the fence there. He doesn't look like the other pastels I've hatched, but he could just be a funky looking pastel, especially because there's the pied in there and pos het MJ. And these are the last 2, which are the non-visual clowns. I hit good odds with visual clowns in this clutch, but not with females. So right here, this is the male. I believe he's leopard blade. Let me get him out of the cocoa there a little bit so you can see him. There you go. I believe he's leopard blade, double het, clown pied, pos het MJ. Really cool snake. I will not be keeping him. And here's a pastel female. It's possible OD. I need to double check that, but she'll be released too, because at the very best she's only a triple het, but at the worst she's a double het. So she'll be released as well. And then I have the 2 Ultramels that are from a completely different clutch. So these are Ultramel. These are pos het pied. They were from an OD leopard firefly Enchi yellow belly Ultramel het pied male to an Ultramel female. I think what I'm going to end up doing with these 2 is selling them in pairs with females that I have that are either proven breeders or a little older. I still didn't fully ID these ones. They have something going on in them. I just wasn't able to get I'm having an issue getting pictures of their colors and then comparing them to the morph market, because every time I take a picture, they don't expose correctly. But there's something going on there a little bit with both of them. So those will be released. And I think, so I have 2 females. Let me see over here. So I have this female that laid a few months back, laid 6 eggs. Black pastel bamboo, het Ultramel, proven het Ultramel, and proven breeder, laid 6 eggs. So she's actually back on food and doing really well. So she will be released. And then I have, this girl's a previous holdback that I decided to release. I'm producing so much other stuff that I had to kind of let some stuff go. She's actually deep in shed here. But she's a double het ultrapide, a double 100% double het ultrapide, deep in shed there, as you can see her eyes, very milky. She's very similar to that other boy that I have listed for sale, the Riddler. There's a bunch of genes in there. Again, same sire as the other Ultramels, so there's potentially up to 6 genes in there. I don't think she's 6 genes. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe Firefly, Leopard, OD, or YB. It's hard to say with these. I haven't been able to find exact replicas of her. She's probably about 700-800 grams. I was keeping her originally, but I have like 10 females I held back from the Ultrapide project last year, and as these new clutches are coming out, I'm running out of space, and I'm trying to not buy more racks right now, or at all. I like the size that I have. I'm trying not to do more. So there's going to be a lot of question marks with these clutches. Those 2 Ultramels are probably 100% going to be listed with one of those 2 females. If you're interested in those pairings, they're not going to be super expensive. There's not a ton going on with them. But the Lightning Pied stuff, because there's so many different variables, I don't know specifics on any of it yet. Again, first tips go to people in my Patreon, and then everybody else. There's not going to be a lot of these for sale. So, I mean, it's going to be limited pickings. It's not like I have a 10 egg clutch and I'm going to be selling 10 snakes out of it. I'm keeping the best of the best. That's how you build your collection. So if there are 3 females in there and they're all Lightning Pied Het Clown, they're staying here. I can't release those. If there are Lightning Pied females on there that are negative for Het Clown, I will probably release them, depending on whether or not they have genes, because the visual Lightning Pied females that I currently have don't have any genes in them. They don't have OD, they don't have blade, just that one male does. So that's going to depend a little bit on that as well. Now, again, this clown clutch, this Posshat MJ, is going to be a better entry for most people, because I really, I'm holding back these 2 females and the male for now. The other 4 will be released. So that is there as well. That's a good option for people. I might even maybe pair up some of those snakes with some of the Lightning Pied clutch that I'm releasing. So we'll see. There's so many question marks at this point, it's hard for me to tell you. But the visual Lightning Pies I do release are not going to be cheap, especially if they have Het Clown. If I get like fantastic odds and all of the half of the clutch that are Het Clown are all the Lightning Pied side of the clutch, like if there's 2 males, I probably will release one of the males. There's probably no reason for me to keep both, because the dad has the same genes. So, I mean, that's going to raise the sticker price, because one of those has never been released. It's a triple recessive project that technically has only been 1 produced of, or whatever Garrick DeMeyer's produced so far, and those were actually the GCR line. And we still don't know if GCR and MJ are the same thing or just compatible. So, it's a whole new world that we're building up here. So it's exciting. I really, it's something I've been working on since 2022. I think that's when I originally bought the first 2 Lightning Pies that I had. To be honest, I believe I was the first person to sell Lightning Pies in an actual U.S. breeder and seller, to sell them babies within the United States. Everything else was from Canada, Mutation Creation, Marcus Jane, whoever else had them at that time. I actually think I bought my second female from Chris Towers, who's also in Canada, I think, and she's the one who laid the smaller clutches due to hatch at the end of the month. So, I've been working this project. I was really kind of the first person in the U.S. to start selling these babies publicly. and it's been kind of like my baby project that I've been growing up, and now that I have clown in the mix, it makes it all that much more important. So, again, the cream of the crop stays here because that's how I build. That's how I keep myself ahead of the game. But the people that get lucky, hopefully I have enough het clown stuff to go around and somebody can buy it. But it's not going to be cheap because I can't be cheapening my project by allowing somebody else into it at a very low price. So it's going to be a very high investment quality animal. So I'm just excited. I can't wait till they all come out. They all look very cool. Their genetics look kind of neat. Their patterns. I really hope the MJ test comes out soon because I really want to test these ones. I have snakes here I need to test. I have like I think I have 4 clowns from last year that need tested for MJ that I kept for myself that are het pied, same kind of pairing, same dad as these ones, but just bred to different clowns. So I really have a lot of snakes that I need to test. So I hope somebody gets that test out soon. But first step is getting these lightning pieds out and seeing them and getting the genders figured out. I'm happy that the first snake out was a female. Hopefully more of them are females than males because that's usually what people want. But we'll see. Hopefully Wednesday's video hopefully the babies are out by then because I'm shooting this Monday afternoon. Hopefully the babies are out by sometime Tuesday so that I can get you a video and show you all the snakes in that clutch. They'll be in their individual tubs already so that I can collect their sheds, but at least you can see the variety of snakes that came out of that clutch. So thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.